What's poppin'? We back. Make sure you guys press the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the like button and subscribe to that bell. Comment done in the comment section once you do those things. All right, so I'm gonna make this video short because I just recorded a 10-minute video and I found out my mic wasn't plugged up. But at least I caught it this time. I'm trying to make this video early so I can get back to sleep and, recover at least 4 more hours of sleep. So, I know you guys heard the voice chat yesterday, which was July 13th, 2023. Today is July 14th, 2023. I'm making this video at 7 o'clock a.m. In the voice chat we had yesterday, Forex Shark graced the microphone, and he mentioned that Drip Drop Draw is complete. Animal Farm V3 is complete. There's no more extra things. We are going to do our last large manual test, in which I am participating in today at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or it could be 3 p.m. This test is going to also include our upgraded gifting system, where we can buy tickets from one account and send to another account. That opens up the door for a lot of opportunities, whether you're a content creator or a participant nonetheless. You can set up wallets for your family, friends, associates. You can set somebody up something and say, hey, just learn it later. I'm gonna buy you some tickets to this particular thing. 75% is going to go to your stake, and then a percentage is going to go to participating in the draw. If you win, you're going to have way more of this specific token. And you're going to get a 1% daily yield based on the price of the token. I'm going to break it down how I know people will understand. And I can break it down like that because I am in DeFi and I trained myself to experience certain emotions by actually playing the state lottery. So it's a popular theme for content creators to be in DeFi, and in the same breath say they're not gambling men. To me, it doesn't make sense. I understand what people are talking about when they say that, but the level of risk in most DeFi projects, the vast majority, is very similar to, pretty much saying I'm about to lose this money, or you have to be willing to lose that money when you part ways with it. So my examples are always going to be related to where I know people can understand, especially if it's somebody new or somebody who's not in. When I make my videos, I'm definitely going to make that point. I'm going to put emphasis on those points because I know how hard it's going to hit, and I'm going to drive that point home multiple times in one video. Like, I don't think you guys get it. Imagine if you could play the lottery and you get 75 cents back on every ticket you buy, and that 75 cents goes into a community pool that pays you 1%. So every time you buy that ticket, essentially you're increasing your savings. Now, the major difference will be whether it's pegged to a dollar or some other currency. But we're going to break it down. So I'm coming to you guys to say that all that hard work is finally here. With the new gifting mechanic, I can take this drip, and instead of eating that transfer tax, because there's a tax on every button you press, so be careful. Um, which is, it's awesome because it helps out the ecosystem. That's the reason why we've been out for almost 2.5 years now. Time is flying. And you want to know what's going to happen? Other projects are going to use drip as a barometer for their project as far as proof, social proof. Well, yeah, we know projects can last long because look what drip did. And the reason why people are going to say that is because a year ago, 2 years ago, everybody was playing the game of what's sustainable. And you get these people with these weird voices hopping on mics talking about whether something's sustainable. 1% is not sustainable. Like 6% is not sustainable. People that made, what's that project that just came out called C12? They did 12% for 6 months, 7 months. Like, that's why I be telling you guys, all these people who speak real good English, they're probably going to end up being incorrect many times in their career if they're making videos. It's too much. The space is very new. That's why I'm telling people, like, do your own research, and only risk what you're willing to lose, because everybody says it, but not many people who do it. Even the people who say it, even myself sometimes, because you'll be DCAing in something, and before you knew it, you put in more than you thought you was going to put in the first place. So it gets a little tricky. But again, we have our test group in about 8 hours from now. And then Saturday is the day we get the timer. I'm thinking this last test, everything is done, but we just want to see how things operate. We have a 100-man test group, and we're going to be in there going crazy. It's pressing all kind of stuff. And just trying to mess with the system at a larger scale. But everything is done, yo. I held down my end. I didn't DCA'd over a year at prices that made sense to me. I've DCA'd all the way at some of the lows, and I got in towards the top. I got in at $85, so I didn't get in as high as some of my other brothers and sisters, but we felt the ride, man. Pause. We have experienced what it's like at least I can say this. I've experienced an $85 drip. I didn't get much. I put $8,500 in and got like 90 drip. You can get 90 drip in the comment section just saying the right thing in Telegram. That's how easy it is. So with this strong utility that we're going to have, one of many, we still have the reservoir side. We still got this alleged drip BUSD opportunity that's going to pay us in BUSD. Once we add something else that's strong, because we needed this right here, drip draw something we needed. But once we have another strong utility to where you don't have to, hold on, let me make sure my mic's still plugged up, y'all. Give me 1 second. Once we have another strong utility to where we don't have to sell drip, and we're actually generating some type of yield off of not selling that drip, and this is even before insurance. Like, we got what is it? Insurance? Not insurance. Loan. What is it called when you take out a loans? It's another word. I forgot what it's called. Somebody gonna put it in the comment section. But we got a lot of stuff coming. We still got scratchies coming. Like, that's gonna be the scratch off ticket and they look extremely attractive, and portions of that money goes into a pool to pay people back in a percentage if you hold the NFT, which you can also trade. So we got some stuff coming, man, that's gonna take us to some nice prices. Even if we don't enter an all-time high scenario immediately, we might not get there into the next bull run, but it's going to happen, because where else you gonna go? Like for me, drip, drop, draw is it that project by itself is enough for me to not invest money into another risky project, because at least I know with this ecosystem we can track. We just now started, what is it called, a marketing budget. Just now, remember guys, we got a marketing budget. We never had that before with drip. We got that. The dev ain't charging no mysterious fee, and you don't know where the money's going. You just know there's an exploit every few months. There could be an inside job. We don't have to worry about none of that stuff that we worry about with other projects. So even though I lost and wagered a lot of money relative to what's a lot to me, um, last year, the knowledge gained and knowing what's really valuable is one of the lessons I learned. I made sure I put a decent bag in here before I went on my journey, doing some more riskier stuff. And that play turned out to be a very good decision for myself and others in my circle, because I brought some people with me. Not only did I bring people with me, I funded some people. Like, hey, here go a little something. And I funded people when drip was at $85. So that just is just a testament to how much I believed in this project, because I watched it for like 6 months before I got in. I know that's silly. I could have rolled the top if I would have got in like September of 2021 or 2020, one of those years. I forgot. Was it? I forgot, man. I think it might have been 2021. But what we have now, I think, in my opinion, could be more explosive than the all-time high, because we're going, by the time we enter the next run, we're gonna have all these extra things. Drip, drop, draw just being one. I think that's enough to take us to somewhere decent. I mean, a $2 drip, a $1 drip is the reason why I say people say a $1 drip. I'll just speak for myself. Is life changing is because you're generating an income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In regards to someone is going to say, "Oh, that's like minimum wage when you add the text with this, and then you do this with that, and then you're really only going to get this much." It's just like, bro, how much do you have in your account? Because I already know what you got based on what you're saying. Either I know you don't have a big account, or you wouldn't even be saying that. So we're talking about people with sound opinions, but we know what they're trying to do when they're saying this stuff. Like, we don't have to play around with this, y'all. It's pretty much FUD. If you ask me, I'll just put in, because I don't really like playing around like that. I'll just say it's FUD. That's how I, even with the truth involved, you have to ask yourself, what is the person's angle with saying this at this moment? That's how I'll look at some of that stuff. So I'd rather tell you, hey, get to a max account first, and then you can say whatever you want to say after that, because you done fed the system at that time, and you done grew your position all that time. So you're in the best spot to take advantage of whatever anybody could say. And if it's something that people try to make it seem like it's not bullish, no matter what, you're still in the best position. So it's going to be even less bullish for somebody who's not in your position. So hopefully you guys have been practicing some good drip behavior. I've kept my journey visible, in which for the greater amount of months last year, I didn't show much activity about drip, because I was in 100 projects that were popping all around the same time, and then they all died around the same time. And everything was popping until it wasn't. Like, we had minor projects, we had ROI dabs, we had robot stuff, we had NFTs, and pretty much died early 2022. But we had a lot of stuff going at once. So I made my first video. I'm like, yo, I'm making this channel for drip, but uh all this baked beans was popping at that time. So I'm like, yo, I gotta make content on based on what's popping too. Plus I got in towards the top, so it wasn't much value I could bring with drip, but I did periodically on some of those videos show you my I just gotta find the videos, but I did talk about them throughout because back in last year I would make a video and show like 5 projects in one video just so I didn't have to make a bunch of videos. But yeah, man, hopefully you guys are ready for the next chapter. This is the pre-sale volume 2. You still get it at 20 cents because I know you guys, you hear people say, oh, this is the last chance. This is the last chance for real, because once that timer hit, once that timer hit and it hits 0, it's time to go in. I'm hoping that it drops on Tuesday, and I hope that we start the timer Saturday, 12 p.m. I think 12 p.m. is not too early, but not too late. And we can get more games in that day. We can get probably 4 games in that whole day. If we start at a later time, that's less amount of games. I mean, it's concurrent, so it really don't matter. Like, it's not like it's gonna be, it's gonna be revolving every 4 hours. There's 6 4-hour slots in a 24-hour day. So, it's gonna just keep running. So all you got to do is just find one that makes sense to you, a time. Cause me, I'm gonna try to hit every time and just take cat naps in between and just start hitting times, at least for the first day, maybe 2 days. And then after that, we just gonna be rolling. By that time, we should know what people working with and what people are willing to do. Of course, I expect volatility, and I'm thinking that it could be more bullish at a later date, like a month in, 2 months in, because that's gonna allow the word to get out. Remember, we got 1% budget of marketing. Like, what we can do with that? All it takes is one crazy influencer to really pump that price. And when we got that 1%, we can afford to give somebody 10K and say, yo, make this video in this kind of format, talking about this project in this kind of way. And then once their audience sees it, they see we went from 20 cents to $2 and it's still going. People are going to get in while it's hot. That's what's going to cause even more FOMO. Because guys ain't trying to go in their bag to do marketing like they did before. Forex took $90K out of his own money to help jumpstart drip. People don't want to do that forever. It just don't make sense. Even if they got the means to do it, it just don't make sense. So we got so much, man. All it takes is one guy. Or let one mega guy, because you got to think, somebody might say, well, why would they waste their time doing that with drip? Why wouldn't they? Who else? What else they gonna waste their time talking about? Because a lot of things have came and gone. A lot of things have crashed and burned. This is still here. What else they gonna waste their time talking about? Yeah, that's what I thought, man. See, y'all like, some people like go back and forth with God, because it's the stuff. The talking points are real simple. But I'm about to end this video because this is gonna be an hour video, because I can really do that right now, because I got a lot to say. So get ready. Your boy gonna put in some work on that test group, because I'm not playing around. I've been serious the whole time. So I want to put even more work in trying to help out. And we about to get it in. I feel real strong. Some of my other brothers and sisters feel real strong on the trajectory of where this project is going. With everything included, we got a dev that's not gonna rug. That's an A on the report card right there, because you don't know what you're gonna get with random devs. You don't know what you're gonna get. After circulate money, that should tell people everything they need to know. Them guys said, you know what? That $2 million is in my account, honey. I mean, I talked a good game, but it's right here. Like, what are we doing? They said, man, we out. We out. I mean, it sounded hot. We wanted to be for the people, but the money's right there, y'all. Y'all ready to yank up out of here? We don't have to worry about that. We don't have to worry about insane exploits. It's just so much we don't have to worry about. I don't understand why somebody would not talk about this. We got YouTubers who have came and went, but guess what? There's no more pimping subscribers. There's no more pimping referrals. You want to spend that you want to spend that 4,000, you want to spend that 400 tickets? Honey, you got to put 400 tickets in right now. Oh, I thought I was about to pimp. No, we're not doing that no more, man. You like putting you bringing a lot of capital, huh? That's what you like doing. That's what you do. Just make sure every time that capital coming in, you putting something else in, and that's gonna be bullish. Cause now our whales who have these audiences are forced to participate at a higher level, and they are incentivized to do so because they're getting X amount back anyway. And 99% of the capital is locked. So this ain't no, y'all know how I do it. I'm about to sell this shit. Once it, no. We're not selling. You gonna sell that 1%. Cause we're gonna make people be responsible around here. We got years to go. You mean to tell me once you see, I think I saw a guy post a screenshot of 1,600 drip, and that 1,600 drip was worth $200,000 at the top. 1% of 200,000 is what? 2,000. So he was making $2,000 a day, or 2,000 BUSD equivalent a day with 1,600 drip. Come on, y'all. The goal is to be in a position to benefit no matter where the price is. But with this added utility, we don't have to say things like that and make people feel crunchy because they don't see nothing, a way to really get to that level. With this DDD, there's no feeling crunchy because with 1 BUSD, with a fraction of a BNB, you could potentially win life-changing gains at the new current price of drip. So when you win that 2,000 drip at a $2 drip, that's going to pay you X amount of dollars per day extra. You win that max account with 10, I only put 10 BUSD in, man. I won the max account. Once that happens, guys, we will have bragging rights forever. It's going to happen. Once it happens, that's going to eliminate the guys who are writing in their journals. I can't wait till this drop so I can complain about this. The thing that they're going to complain about, they're going to have to erase that and ball that up. Because what can you say after seeing somebody win with a small amount that they risked? And even that small amount that they risk is still 75% is still going to go. You see how I can just keep talking about this? Like, and I haven't made a video in 4 days, so y'all gonna have to give me this. But this is crazy, right? Or am I bugging? Yeah. So I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Don't let these people trick you out of this crypto. How do you know that that's possible? That somebody can trick you out of your shit? You know it's possible because look what just happened to XRP. That's one of the greatest tricks. Oh yeah, they about to they ain't gonna win that lawsuit, man. It's about to, so yeah, it's about that's about to go to zero. And then look what just happened. Now imagine all those people who didn't get in at 40 cent, 20 cent, 30 cent, 80 cent last night. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know the price. But listening to these guys will put you in some weird positions. Do not let anybody trick you out of your divinity. Do not let nobody trick you out of your mind. And do not let anybody trick you out of this crypto. Because they out there trying to do it. And some of them work for them boys. This is Icy. And I'll see you guys on the next video.